Hi, good evening, friends. This is Dr. Pradeep Kumar here. So, welcome to Engineering Clinic. So, today we are going to see a software called as OBS Studio. In short, we call it as OBS Studio, Open Broadcaster Software. So, this software is for screen recording, then screen streaming. So, it is very powerful open source software. It's free and open source. So, all the teachers, faculty members, or anyone who wanted to use for screen recording, so you can use this software. So in this video we are going to see how to use this open broadcaster software in our machines. So for example, I have just taken this Windows operating system, so most of you are comfortable with the Windows, but the same software can be useful for Linux as well as for Macintosh operating system. So in all the three operating systems it is completely free. So it supports Linux, Mac OS and Windows. So in this video we prefer Windows OS. Okay, now over to the software. So now what we do is I'll just open the software. So before that, let me go to the software. So just search OBS. So once you search OBS, you can see Open Broadcaster software. Just click this link. You will get for Windows, for Mac OS, and for Linux. So you will get it. So it is completely free. So in case if you want to help them, you can simply give a donation. So only that purpose this software is solving most of the issues. And now we'll go to OBS Studio. So you can see I've already installed this. So this OBS Studio. So using this video, you can able to get gear up with any screen recording within no instance of time. Just check the video very carefully. It's most of the forums might be telling you that OBS is slightly complex in tuning it or slightly complex in configuring it, but that is not a that's only a myth. So this is very simple to use. So I'm just opening it. So this is the software here. So initially when you open the software, so what you do is you will be getting, just I will start from the beginning because I already tried this. I start from the beginning here. See, now this is the window you will be getting. So when you start, this is the window you will be getting. So you can see that this is the number of scenes you can have. So scene number 1, scene number 2, scene number 3, like that you can move across scenes. And these are sources. This is very important, and this is what the preview what we can able to see. So here we have in the right hand side the controls: start streaming, start recording, start replay buffer, studio mode, and settings. So if you want to go to studio mode, so you can see that either side you can able to see this. So this is a program and this is a preview, you can directly see. So studio modes for advanced users. So let us go away from it. And we have this audio mixer. So you can see while I talk, the microphone also been responding. So that's how the signal is showing you. So you can connect any external mic. In that case we can able to get one more thing also. So now what's our purpose is, I want to put my picture over here, my video over here, and I want to put the entire desktop screen here. So I want to have two resources. So first what I do is make a plus. So you can see there's audio input capture means, so you can add any external audio source, you can add it. Output means any speaker you can add. You can add a browser, you can have a color source, display capture. So I want to have a display capture. So click this display capture, create a new display capture and click OK. So once you click it, it will ask for the display size. So what size? So if it is giving multiple size, select whichever is comfortable for you, just select it. Else by default you go with the default option. Okay, now you can see this is the option you are getting. So this side is showing in black color. The same way in your output video also this will be coming the same way. So what you do is just right click over it. In the right click you can get transform and fit to screen. So you can see that there is an option called as transform fit to screen. So you can use this. So once you use this transform fit to screen, automatically it becomes the centered one and fitting along with the screen. So this is the first thing. Second thing is I want to display my video, so my picture, my face. So in that case, video capture device, we can have video capture device. So video capture device means one who it is capturing. Okay, so now it is a video capture device. Create a new video capture device, click OK. So now you can see it is showing my video over here. So beside this I have a TV and other stuff, and I have three different softwares. I have a Logitech capture also because I use another web camera for online other recordings, and there's a software chroma cam. So this is my Lenovo laptop, so I can directly use the easy camera. In case most of you will be showing only one web camera, since I have two others also, if I select chroma cam, the background will be disconnected. I mean, only my face will be visible and the rest of the background will be removed. So I have purchased this license for chroma cam for around 2000 rupees. It's somewhere around not even $100, around 50, not even 50, it's around $30. So that's $30 here. So you can see that there is an icon here. So this is a software, so we can select any background if you want. This is a chroma cam. So if you want a green background, I can have it. I can have any background, I can have it. So even my own background also I can be having. So by default I said that I don't want any background, so this is the way chroma cam. And if you have Logitech digital camera, I mean sorry, Logitech web camera, I can use Logitech. So by default I'll go with Lenovo easy camera. Okay, so this is the video I want to have. So all other things, if you feel unless you are comfortable with it, you just leave it as it is and click OK. So now see that this video is showing in very big size, and here what you do is you just make it to your comfortable size. So in case if you want to bring it to the bottom right, so since we are screenshot means, so we are taking the entire screen recording, you will be having a taskbar here below the taskbar. So above the taskbar, make your face to appear. So this way you can able to slightly increase it. So now once you click it, so we are seeing this, this is shown above the display. Sometimes your picture might be going beside behind this display capture. So in that case what you do is right click, transform, for order you can give order and move to the top. So once you give move to the top means, so you can see that it is went behind. So again you go back, order, move to the top. Sorry, now this thing, order, move to bottom, sorry, move to the top. Yes, so move to the top means now above the display capture you will be getting our picture. Okay, so now before I start clicking start recording, you will go to the settings. We'll see some of the setting options here. So in the setting options you can see the general streaming. So if you want to stream to YouTube, if you want to stream to any of this website, you can directly stream it directly from this application. So our purpose is not on streaming, so I'm going on output. So in the output here, so what kind of codec you want to have, very fast or anything, so this thing you can have it. And audio, so audio, what is the sample rate, other stuff. And video, where do you want to store and what is the size of the video. Then hotkeys, so this is very important. Hotkeys means, see, every time when you start recording the video, you have to move from this window to the recording window what is there in the next application. So in that case we have a shortcut key. Start recording means control shift R, stop recording means control shift S. So you can use any of these options. So I already given this, and pause and unpause recording also I have given, but I don't know whether it is working or not. But these two works, start recording and stop recording. So there's a hotkeys. Okay, so now what I do is, now I want to start the recording. So first what I do is, I'll just open a PowerPoint presentation or something. So not yet started the recording. So let me create. So this is the first screen. So let me use OBS, Open Broadcaster Studio software. So this is the software. So I am just doing it for engineering clinic. So very easy to handle and configure. So this is a software here. So let me store it at a place. This PC desktop, I'll store it for simply for temporary. I'll just store it. Okay, so this is a software here. So insert a new slide. So OBS, so it is powerful open source software. Okay, and I let me okay, first I write it down, so later I can just project it. Powerful open source software, works for all OS, Linux, Mac OS and Windows. Then streaming and recording. can happen in this software. Okay, so then on the fly recording. So there are other softwares, so they may not record on the fly. So that means that after you record 10 minutes of video, the processing might take another 10 minutes. But here it's not like that. Once the video recording stops, by the immediate instance, the file is available on the hardware. Okay. So now what I do is I press this thing. So once this window is ready, what I do is Control Shift R. I'm pressing Control Shift R to stop. So now after the recording is completely stopped here. So you can see the stop recording is already done. So now we can see the settings where the files are being stored. The file is stored somewhere in the recording here. Yeah. C: uses TS Pradeep Kumar videos. So inside the videos folder it is stored. So what we do is we go and check the video folder there. So we go to the videos. So video is the folder here. So here there's a recording happened here. So now we can see I'm just double clicking this video what it was produced. So now you can see that. I assume that it has been recorded. So now the recording is going on in this. See when you are seeing the preview here, you could not see the picture of Pine is coming here, but in the actual video it was processed. So screen. So OBS is powerful open source software. Linux, Mac OS and Windows is configured. Streaming and recording can happen and on the fly recording. So it is one of the powerful softwares available. Okay. So once it is recording, it is end of the slide. See, you can see that there is a red color icon here. This icon OBS Studio icon, and there is a red color running. Red color means already the recording is happening. So now what I do is Control Shift S to stop. Yes. So once it is stopped, the actual video is been placed in this particular folder. So that is how this Open Broadcaster is very powerful software. Okay, so having said that, so this first task is over. Now once if you don't want this display, you can select it and delete it, as well as you can delete this. So in case I want to select only the PPT here, so only the window I want to select, so we can click it here. There is an option called as window capture. So only a window you can select it. So window capture, click it OK. So in the window, what it will ask is which window you want to use. See, it will show you all the window here. So Microsoft Edge and Outlook here, PowerPoint. It is showing PowerPoint. So let's say I want to use PowerPoint means you can select the PowerPoint. See that the PowerPoint link is coming here. So now what you do is click OK, and again you right click, transform, fit to screen. So once you are fitting, so here your face is not there, but in case if you want face also, you can include it here, video capture device, and click OK. And again I can use Chroma. Let me use a Chroma cam for some small demo here. So then click OK. Now once this is there, so what I do is I'll just minimize this. So bring it here, and then somewhere here I'll just make it. Okay, this is the window. Somewhere else I just make it, and order. It's the front order only, so no issues in this. Okay, so no issues in this. So now what I do is I'll just come back here. So let me use F5 and Control Shift R. So once you Control Shift R, so you can see this window here. You can see this. This is been recording is happening now.
So finally the output is created and the files are created, and that's it. So subscribe to my channel, and we'll be seeing more details in the next video. Thank you very much.